so sad. DJ, stop the beat. Hey, how you guys doing? What's going on? I got something to tell you guys about Felicia. Rest in peace to you, Felicia. You know, she's a California girl. She was going to Houston, Texas for her 24th birthday. What is up with death around these people's birthdays? You know what I'm saying? You see that man on the screen? He's 28 years old. He's 28 years old and he got a long name I cannot pronounce. It's something strongly weird with these names. The names tell it all. He got a Unka Bunka. That's his name, Unka Bunka. Some child. I don't believe he's from America. I think he's a foreigner. You gotta watch him foreigner. Okay, so anyway, this story I got from Twisted Crime. Shout out to them. Make sure you guys like and share and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Gossip Girl XOXO. Now, I'm going to play some footage and I'm going to stop and go. Like my homeboy Carlos Kang say, if you don't like us stopping and going, baby, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Okay, what you say? Okay, all right. Anyway, let's sum it back down. All right, so they are saying she's a working girl. Okay, you know what a working girl is? It's another name for an escort. You know what I'm saying? And they are saying he found her on the Working Girl website. Okay? Yeah, they got so many websites out here. Not just OnlyFans, not just Instagram, but websites where girls post certain pictures and videos of themselves and they put their information, their number, you know, and these guys, random guys that are feeling in the mood, they call them for some services. You understand? And you know what they're about to do. You know, she got services that she's offering and he want to buy. But she didn't realize was he wasn't a client, because you know they call them clients. He wasn't your average client. This dude, he had ill intention. You know, I believe him to be a serial killer. Yeah. Because when the cops seen it, they saw multiple bodies in his cell phone. Okay, not only that, but they also noticed on his laptop he was researching how to get away with murder. He was researching how to wash blood away with bleach. They got him on video at Walmart. What was he doing at Walmart? He got a saw, tiles, gloves, you name it. So he got on that website with ill intention. She didn't realize it. She thinking it's just another John, another client. And her services for $500. You know, the working girls, they put the price for their service. So she's getting $500 every time she pop over these niggas' houses. Got me to thinking, you know, maybe I need to... Maybe I need to put up an ad. You know, it's like, I'm kidding. But, you know, $500, that's not bad. But when you're dealing with strangers and meeting weird men like this that want to take out people and they target, you know, the working girls, that's who they target. So she was selling it for $500. Now, she should have known something because he black. They say them black niggas in the sex working industry, they say they cheap. They real cheap, you know, but hey, maybe he has some money on the side. So anyway, they said they contact each other. He told her where to meet up. So she met him at his old apartment. He didn't pick her up. He had an Uber come pick her up. Now, they said before she was applying for a strip club position, okay? Out there in Houston. She was trying to be a stripper at the strip club, and she auditioned. Or she put in an application, however they go. Anyway, she didn't end up getting it, you know? So she needed to come up on some money real quick. And just so happened, this dude, 28, Unka Bunka, that's what I'm going to call his ass because I can't pronounce his name, calls her and say, hey, I want some of that yum yum. And she said 500. He said, bet, I'm going to send you an Uber. So he paid for the Uber for her to go to the old apartment. So she went to this old apartment. Then he picks her up to take her to his new apartment. Now that's some weird shit right there, right? Oh, that's some real shit. But she didn't think it was nothing because you gotta remember, these working girls, they go over these niggas' houses all day, every day. I mean, they be having 10 clients a day, girl, going to different strangers, house every day for years and years on out. So, of course, she didn't think nothing of it because she's always with all these different men. Girl, they said when she got with that dude, next thing you know, nobody couldn't contact Felicia. They said her phone, they couldn't find her. They started to say it's a missing report because she was gone for so long and no trace on the internet, nothing, just gone. They say she kidnapped, she missing, she gone. Girl, So I don't know how did they put two and two together. I guess they went on her phone or somebody told her she was a working girl and they decided to go on her profile to see who she meeting. That's the only way I can think, But the thing about when she put an ad up, they just called the number. So maybe they get the phone records. I don't know how they got in contact with old boy. Anyway, girl, this is the part I'm pissed off at. Why they question him? They got him, right? They got him. They got him in a jail. Now they found blood in his car, which was her blood. In the trunk, in the back of the seat, and blood all on his new apartment. So why not he in jail? Girl, why did they bond him out? Why was he? Yes, girl. After all that, they bound him out. And I'm assuming they bound him out and they couldn't hold him because there was no body. The body was still missing. So they said a little after that, they finally found, I guess they found a finger, some remains. He done dumped her ass over in some woods. So they found some remains and they have confirmed it is her. So now they're looking for him, but girl, he on the run. They've been looking for him forever. I'm sure he's probably back in Africa now. Yeah, I think he's from Africa. He's probably back in Africa now, child. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely seemed like he was a serial killer and he targeted escorts. Because they said afterwards, after Felicia was dead, girl, he was still going on the site looking for more girls. And mind you, I told you, they have photos in his phone where they see of all these dead bodies. But, I can talk. So let's play some of this video. I hope y'all enjoy me talking. I want to start it here at 5:22.
Sharing this message in hopes that Felicia Johnson is still somewhere alive.
It's a tragedy that you've been caught up in this net of whatever they got going on out here, but we working very, very hard to get you back. And I love you. Everybody in the family love you. And I just wanted to let you know, just stay strong and we're coming for you.
A $5,000 rewards was offered by the Crime Stoppers of Houston for informations that...
Now this part right here, they didn't find her body yet. So I told you she was gone for so long. They was looking for her, so they was like, she's missing. And, family trying to be hopeful, like she's still alive. But nah, she was up in the woods.
That leads to an arrest. After the FBI joined the effort to locate Felicia, they discovered that a man named Nwobodo had ordered the Uber for her and they started tracking her movement from there. They discovered...
Oh, okay. I was wondering. So you guys see how they got Ubedu. They said that Ubedu ordered the Uber to pick her up from the strip club. So that's why they started investigating him, because he put in the order to pick her up from the strip club. Ubedu. Let's go. Picking two and two together.
That after she was picked up from his old address, they drove to his new address, and an hour later, his car is seen on surveillance video leaving the complex. On April 16th and 17th, Nwobodo is seen on surveillance footage with a bandage wrap on his right hand while at Walmart, where he bought trash bags, a flashlight, and towels. He was also seen to have purchased a mechanical saw from Walmart and Home Depot. The next 2 days, HPD said receipts shown Nwobodo took out money and purchased supplies, including towels and trash bags. On April 20th, investigators say internet searches connected to Nwobodo's Gmail account shows he looked up if bleach or vinegar could destroy DNA. Several days later, on April 27th, Nwobodo's account searched how to delete your history completely. The next day, he searched for multiple ways on how to get away with murder. Nwobodo also looked up 15 cheapest places to live in the world. On May 3rd, Nwobodo's account searched if police could check the phone records of a missing person and if police can unlock a phone during an investigation. On May 13th, detectives got search warrants for his car and apartment. Investigators found very strong support of Felicia's DNA in his apartment and a gun, knife, and shovel in his car.
Uncovered some new information in the murder of Felicia Johnson.
Okay, so dang, he had a gun, a knife, and a shovel. And he had that damn saw. So he was just, he got a thing for slicing people's bodies. You know, he like girls and he want to slice. I mean, can you imagine what Felicia had to go through? She over there looking sexy. Thought she was going to have a good night. This nigga got the pow. Now she probably think, oh, this nigga trying to rob me. Nah, girl. He don't want to rob you. He don't want to argue. He want to kill your ass. Oh, my God. How devastating is that, you know? Woo. And not only that, he want to cut you up into little pieces and spread you through the woods and have your family just suffering, worrying about you. You know, what type of sickness do Nwobodo got? And another thing I want to know about goddamn Nwobodo, can we find out his parents? I mean, this is a sick-ass bastard. And I think his parents knew something up with him. You know, I blame the parents. Let's find Nwobodo parents to really get to the bottom of this. I bet he'll come forward. If you get that mama, bring that mama up and say, hey, we gonna do something to that mama if your ass don't come forward. You know, let's see if he care about his mama, because they say all these niggas care about their mama. So, you know, that's one way to try to fish them out.
Nearly 2 months since she was last seen, her remains still have not been found. Now new court documents show how investigators linked a suspect to her murder.
Good morning, Erica and Jeff. We're live here from where Felicia Johnson was last seen alive. It's the outcome that no one wanted, and the gruesome details in the new charging documents accuse the suspect of doing extensive research to try and cover up her murder. Friends and family last heard from Johnson back on April 15. According to Uber records, investigators subpoenaed about a week later. They say the suspect, Chuabuka Nwobodo, was the one who requested the ride for Johnson from her hotel to his apartment. Police say records show that on the 16th and 17th, he bought a number of supplies from Walmart and Home Depot, including a flashlight, shirt, gloves, saws, trash bags, and towels. Later that day on the 16th, a family friend found Johnson's phone at Bear Creek Park covered in blood. On May 13th, HPD conducted a search warrant where they say they found blood, weapons, receipts, and supplies in the suspect's car, as well as Johnson's DNA and blood in his apartment. Here's an excerpt from a news conference last week held by activist Quanell X and others who have been looking for Johnson.
We want the suspect to know that the no-snitch policy will never protect you in our community, that we're coming for you, we're looking for you, and we'll leave no stone unturned in trying to find out your whereabouts.
Investigators say that Nwobodo's search internet history came up with phrases like how to get away with murder and does blood or does bleach destroy DNA. Right now, police are still looking for Nwobodo, and they have not located Johnson's remains.
He was nowhere to be found after this and was not yet officially charged, but luck for the police, he was taken into custody during a traffic stop, but Nwobodo...
You see that? You see that? They never, do y'all see a pattern? They never go to jail for their crimes. They go to jail for a ticket violation. They go to jail for taking out a cop. They go to jail for everything else but killing these black women. Y'all notice that? He didn't go to jail for nothing but a traffic ticket. And then they let his ass go.
was not charged after the traffic stop, so he was released, but a cell phone in his front pocket was seized. Court documents said the cell phone contained a photograph of a dismembered female in addition to 3 photos of deceased individuals. The individuals in the photos were not identified and no metadata was associated with them. He was officially charged for the murder of Felicia Johnson after they felt they had sufficient evidence.
Newly released documents are revealing shocking and gruesome details about the murder and disappearance of 24-year-old Felicia Johnson. She vanished in April. Fox 26's Gabby Hart is live tonight with news that police say the suspect's Google search history is being used as evidence against him. Gabby.
Yeah, Tom, charging documents reveal that after Felicia Johnson's disappearance, the suspect Googled things like how to be a serial killer and how to get away with murder. Police also say that they found photos in his cell phone that showed the body of a dismembered woman along with other dead bodies. New documents are providing insight into the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of 24-year-old Felicia Johnson. Johnson came to Houston from San Diego and attempted to get a job at a local strip club. We're now learning that she allegedly met 28-year-old Chukwuebuka Nwobodo. The pair agreed to meet for $500. The suspect sent an Uber for Johnson to the Intercontinental Hotel around 3 a.m. April 16th. That Uber took her to the suspect's old address on Windchase Boulevard. Police say the suspect picked her up from that location and took her to his new residence on Richmond Avenue. On Thursday, police saying they found evidence that leads them to believe she was murdered. That evidence revealed in these documents. On April 17th, the suspect purchased a saw, towels, large trash bags, and a trail flashlight. When officers searched his vehicle, they found a gun, latex gloves, a large kitchen knife, and a shovel. They also found Felicia's blood in his trunk and back seat, as well as blood.
He was getting ready for this. He was preparing for this.
Stains throughout his apartment. After Felicia's disappearance, the suspect allegedly Googled things like what does bleach do to blood, how to be a serial killer, and how does one plan a murder without getting caught. On April 30th, nearly 2 weeks after Felicia's disappearance, the suspect's Google search revealed he was still looking for Houston escorts. The investigating detective saying, quote, "I believe Felicia is deceased and was likely dismembered." On May 13th, nearly 1 month after Johnson's disappearance, police arrested Nwobodo, at which point they went through his phone, where they say they found a photo of a dismembered woman and 3 other photos of dead bodies. We also learned that the suspect was previously investigated for attempted sexual assault. The victim chose not to press charges. Now, right now, it's not clear why the...
You hear that? The victim chose not to press charges. Y'all need to start pressing charges. Y'all can be saving lives out here. These monsters assault y'all, and then y'all let them free to kill other people. Shame on you. Y'all know these niggas are monsters, and y'all letting them roam the earth, harming other women. Y'all don't care about other women. Y'all don't care. Y'all's too busy trying to save the Black King and hoping he gonna change. And you don't want to make him mad.
Suspect was arrested and then released from custody. We do know, though.
You hear that? This is the second time he was arrested and released in custody. Released from custody. And another thing, she was at a hotel. So I guess she went to the strip club. I don't think she made it to be one of them strippers. So she went back to her hotel. And he sent the Uber from her her hotel to his old apartment. Then he picked her up from the old apartment.
That tonight, that suspect is on the run, wanted on charges of murder and tampering with evidence. Felicia Johnson's body still hasn't been recovered.
Hospital documents showed Nwobodo received treatment on his right hand at a local clinic on the morning of April 16th, claiming he cut himself while opening boxes. 10 months later, a TxDOT worker who was working in the woods found human remains near Flamingo Lakes and Highway 149. Montgomery County detectives and investigators responded to the scene. They determined the remains were in fact human and samples were sent for DNA and dental record analysis.
Tonight, a father believes the remains of his daughter, who went missing nearly a year ago, may have been found.
And today, investigators tell us they were back out at a site in Montgomery County.
Yeah, they did. They found part of her remains, but guess what? They ain't found Nwobodo. Nah, he is still on the run. They're talking about, you know where he's about, call in. They had him twice, but they allowed him to go. Ubadu is still on a run and still taking girls out. So if y'all out here selling y'all, you know what? Be careful, because you have men out here, they are targeting y'all to take y'all out. So safe, peace, and happiness. I'm out. Let me know, did y'all enjoy this? Did y'all enjoy me talking to y'all like this? Comment, let me know. Press 1 if you enjoyed it and you want me to do more videos like this. I think I'm going to do more uploads. You know, take a break from the lives. So please comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm out. Bye.